Alright, we're checking out the only game where the best way to help the Earth is to turn it into a gigantic deep freezer. It's Universe Sandbox. This is Earth. This is 7.61 degrees Celsius. If you're American and you hate math, that is, 45. That seems very cold, but depending on where you live, it's honestly not too bad. The sun does a fantastic job of allowing us to continue to survive and suffer. But what if the sun slowly got colder and colder? That's what we're gonna find out today. You can see the sun is 5,506 degrees Celsius, and apparently that's enough to make everyone quite happy with their lifestyle. And by everyone, I mean, was it like 92% or something, generally? Yeah, honestly, with what we do in the world, having an 8% failure rate, like as all of mankind together, is pretty good. Now, generally, I will say that as the Earth spins around the sun, the average temperature goes up and down, which is very interesting to kind of watch it. You see right here, it's gonna go up. As it gets over here, it's gonna go down. Very sweet. But in general, consistency is the name of the game. Look at this hump. How are we going to get over it? Ruining the solar system. Now, generally, if you increase the temperature of the sun, really, if you mess with anything on the sun, things have a tendency to go like really haywire. Like just increasing the radius caused all kinds of horror to happen. But oddly, the Earth still managed to survive quite well, even when the sun was like 6 feet from its front door. Eventually, though, the question must be asked, how much is 1 degree Celsius worth? I ended up going all the way to 25 just to see what happens with the temperature. Stays very, very consistent, though, over a long period of time. So 1 single degree Celsius from the sun. Go. All right, that's all we did. 1 degree. Will it have an incredible impact on the Earth? I don't know. Not really. Still looks okay. Earth is doing well. Look at that stability right there. Maybe the sun should have been 1 degree colder this whole time. What's really wild is, although we only decreased the sun by 1 single degree Celsius, it knocked like 2% off of the life likelihood. That's kind of weird, considering the average temperature hasn't moved that much. Well, the sun's doing well, so we'll go ahead and decrease it by another degree Celsius. Let's go down to 5504. See if that changes anything. Now, as you'll notice, when the sun... Oh, look at this! Right here! Already starting to have some effects. 7.25 degrees Celsius is kind of the low right now. But again, stabilizes quickly. Not too bad. Some people on Earth, dying. Rest of Earth, looking okay. Kinda gotta keep tabs on the ice caps as well, just to see if they end up growing. So like right now, look at this, right here. Right at the very, very tip, just the tip of South America. You can see it's like dipping your toe into the freezer and getting horrifying frostbite. So now knowing that, we will go ahead and take another degree off of the sun. Also, in case you're wondering what the core temperature of the sun is, apparently it's a lot. But what we care about is surface temperature. Go. There we go. There's another degree, 5503. We'll see how the, oh my God. We finally almost got below 7 degrees Celsius on planet Earth. That tip get any deeper? Take a look. It's still pretty much just the average tip, where the tip was before. Now, these days, we're around 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Still not too bad. You know what? We need to change this. Hold on. I'm so cold. That's better. You will be. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep the time moving along here. We'll decrease this by another degree Celsius. Oh, yeah. Oh, there is a cliffside, and we're starting to reach off of it. If we were to go onto the surface, and we looked at the temperature of various important places, such as Florida, and Australia, and Canada, it's honestly very cold. The Earth, in general, seems to be a very cool place right now. Like, the highest temperature on planet Earth is 79 degrees, which if you're from South Florida, this is like jacket weather. Everyone's still doing good, though. As a matter of fact, humankind likes that temperature. They've gone up. The population has started to explode. Isn't that lovely? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go down this time by 5 degrees. 5497. Go. Uh-huh. Oh, boy. Okay. Oh, wow. All right. and then eventually it will stabilize right there. So now the average temperature is 6.58 degrees Celsius. What I'm kind of impressed at is that the sun is still the same color. Like, as we do things, the color of the sun is going to get more and more depressed. I don't know, is more of the tip of South America getting covered up? I feel like it's maybe kind of close. Let's get some more data up here so we can enjoy that. There we are. Look at how weird this is, by the way. This happens a lot when you start messing with the sun. So now the highest temperature on Earth has gone up from 8 degrees Fahrenheit to 84. It's probably because the population's exploding. It's just more body heat. So if we go back over here to the sun and we decrease it by another 5 degrees, what happens to the ice thickness on Earth? Are we gonna get more ice? It's like, oh, what in God's name is going on with the atmosphere? I think this is just the Earth kind of going around the sun. Oh yeah, you had to move it to centimeters to really get a good idea of the ice thickness that's increasing on the planet, but it is happening. Temperatures continuing to fall. Overall temperature is kind of staying pretty steady. Look, 82, 81, 82, very little wobble room. The maximum cold area on the planet, though, really cold. Negative 138. We're gonna go ahead and keep rolling here. 5487. The luminosity is going down quite a bit too. What's wild is I thought this was ice thickness because I was reading down here. This is actually just the liquid depth. So the water is getting higher for some reason as we make the sun colder. Weird. Yes, the layer of frozen death is definitely starting to encroach more and more of the planet. You can tell now because if we go down to Earth and we zoom in, and we find, oh, I don't know, Canada. Canada is now completely overtaken by just ice. What's the average temperature in Canada, you ask? Oh, I don't know, negative 24 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, this may be fairly realistic. Like, someone out there in Canada is like, yep, that's normal Tuesday. If I land over here on the glorious continent of Africa, does the sun look any different, or does it still look pretty bright? Yeah, it looks okay. Looks fine. Average temperature on Earth is now 5.4 degrees Celsius, or 41 degrees Fahrenheit. So we've done 5 degrees. Let's go ahead and upgrade. Let's go ahead and downgrade this to 10 degrees. So 5477, right there. Go ahead and speed things up here. There we are. You can see the temperatures continuing to kind of fall. 79 degrees, stays below 80. I'm still slowly drowning, everyone. Not 100% sure why. Another 10 degrees. Not enough people have been murdered yet. There goes the luminosity down quite a bit again. Oh, you can see it kind of grow and then recede as the different parts of the year go along. Like, look at it. It's like a heartbeat. It's pulsating. It's like, I'm coming for you, Florida. Slowly but surely. In fact, you can watch it if you just hold the cursor in the same spot. You can see how much the temperature changes based upon where you are. Like, over here in Florida, it'll get all the way down to 31. I mean, we're getting highs at 35. It's not like it's that much different. All right, 20 degrees, 47. Oh, yeah. The spikes of destitution and frigidity are growing over here. Now it's more of a thing where just the ice itself is creeping all the way up South America. Do you see the tip is still dunked inside of the liquid nitrogen? The only problem is it's starting to crawl its way up the shaft of South America. And it's very far-reaching down the western side of the United States. Coldest place on Earth, 147 degrees, 148 negative. How much of the planet is still left alive? Again, the life likelihood went up as we're freezing everyone out. Maybe no one can get sick anymore. There's no viruses that can survive because it's so cold all the time. I have found the true Goldilocks zone. Another 20 degrees. Okay, we're starting to get below freezing. Like, the average temperature of the planet is below freezing at this point. You can see the ice is now starting to get all the way down to the Carolinas. Let me stop on kind of like the coldest point. There we go. Come to think of it, I wonder if Venus is getting colder. Like, can I live there yet? I may keep tabs on Venus from now on. Just to see, oh, okay, never mind. 419 degrees Celsius. Mars is getting a lovely ring of ice around it. Quite interesting. Look at that right there. Okay, Venus was so much hotter. but it is legitimately getting down into the 400 somethings. I wonder if there's a point that the sun can be cool enough to where Venus is an average normal temperature that like a person could survive. This is like a side quest I want to do right now. I got the special World of Warcraft item that makes me interested in Venus's future. Now what you can do to Venus, by the way, is almost like take Venus's clothes off. You can hide the atmosphere, which shows you that it looks exactly like Deadpool. This is Wade Wilson's skin right here. This is what it is after he turned into the horrifying monstrosity that he is now. What's the surface like? Oh, it gets down to 124 degrees Celsius. That's quite lovely. A nice, smooth 256 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, son, going down another 20 degrees. There we go. Temperature continues to fall. Ice continues to build up. Water level continues to... Oh, I thought it was kind of stabilizing, but no, it's still going up. Hey, we might get Venus below 400 degrees Celsius. How about that? How's things looking on Earth? Kind of like it's the new Hoth. Like pretty much almost the entire part of the United States is buried under snow at this point. Like, it's negative 45 degrees Fahrenheit in a lot of these places. Florida at 17. Now, while that is, you know, like 50, 60, 70 degrees cooler than if you go up here somewhere, it's still pretty cold. I'll bet the human population is breeding even more now. Yeah! Life likelihood 91.9. Gonna get this thing up to 100 by freezing everyone out. All right, let us continue. You know what? Let's go crazy. We're gonna go 50. There you go. We've lost like 1/10 of the luminosity at this point. I imagine this is going to cause a drastic decrease. Oh my God! The drastic nature of the decrease over in Venus is pretty substantial. There's not many places left you could legitimately live on Earth, or I'm so cold, I suppose I should call it. You can see both the top and the bottom. What is this, like a giant hurricane? Oh, it's a lake. It's a body of water, I should say, because I'm not sure that it's flowing at the moment. You'd figure it would be completely frozen. All of the Earth is frozen. All of it. People are not playing on the beach in Florida. They are dying on the beach in Florida. Well, technically, I guess they die on the beach in Florida now. In the absolute hottest part of Florida, it is 36 degrees Fahrenheit. Coldest place on Earth, about 170. Negative. Water depth, still rising. Probably tears. Go ahead and tell me that there's more people on Earth now. Go ahead. Are you kidding me? Is it because there's more water? Is that what it is? It says liquid, so technically it's not water. Like, it doesn't have to just be water.
Could be the blood of the innocent. I honestly don't know.
Okay, let's go down to 100. 100 degrees Celsius off. Bam. Luminosity goes down a lot. Earth dropping a lot. Venus falling off a cliff. Hey, Venus, is there like anywhere on your surface that I could live right now? Let's see what we got going on over here. Still doesn't look great. Hey, 213 degrees Fahrenheit. So now everything's not instantaneously boiling. I mean, it may be because of the atmospheric pressure. I really have no idea. But at least, you know, just raw temperature-wise compared to Earth. I had no idea that everyone on Earth just wanted to cosplay as Mr. Freeze. Like, the colder I make this place, the more everyone loves it. Going down another 100. 51, 57. How about that? That's got to ruin everyone's life. Look at this. Negative 34 degrees Celsius is the average temperature on Earth right now. Now, look at it. Look at it go away. The oceans are legitimately freezing completely. Oh, yeah. There we go. That's what how is there one place? How is this one place in Africa not freeze? Like, what is going on over there? It is protected by the power of friendship. The warmest place on Earth is 5 degrees Fahrenheit. The coldest place on Earth is negative 207. How are the people doing? I don't know. They're still honestly pretty good. 88%. I wanted to let Venus get as cold as it was going to get. And as cold as it was going to get was about 378. Oh, this is something else. Look at this. There is legitimately a place on Venus that is within normal, you know, living amounts of Fahrenheit. It's Panama levels of normal degrees of Fahrenheit, but we're getting there. Can anyone survive here? No. I mean, there's also not a great composition of elements. All right, another 100 degrees. You know what? Let's just bring it down to 5,000. Let's go an even clean 5,000. There we go. Oh my God. That is a cliff. This is a less pronounced cliff. Like Venus, it's very allergic to the sun losing some of its heat. Earth is a legitimate frozen wasteland. It is. There's nothing here now that isn't really frozen. The life potential for Earth, barely there. Barely, if anything. So we've managed to kill everyone off. We just need to get Venus kind of in that normal temperature area. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring the sun down 1,000 degrees. What is the color gonna look like? A little bit more orange. It changed, just barely. I mean, Earth is shot. Earth is real bad. Venus is gonna stabilize at around 231. 58% Earth similarity. Let's go another 1,000 degrees Celsius on the sun. 3,000 degrees. Getting slightly more red. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at this. 100 degrees Celsius. 106. Can we get into the double digits? Almost. Look at the crazy difference of temperatures on Venus. You could get anywhere from 348 degrees Fahrenheit down to negative 135. Earth similarity is 73%. Another 1,000 degrees. 2,000 degrees Celsius. There's not much sun left to go around. Oh my God. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, we just dropped big time on Venus. Oh, there's a little, what is this? There's a little break on the tip of Venus. Look at it. Oh, it's growing. Look at it. It's growing more and more. Is this because the atmosphere or whatever is starting to freeze? Look at it. It's getting bigger. This is kind of scary, to be honest with you. Like this slowly pulsating death circle is going further and further. 97 degrees is the hottest it gets right now on Venus. 98% Earth similarity. Yeah. So now Venus has legitimate poles. That's like Deadpool. There's kind of like rubbing ice cream on his head and his groin. I just want to try something real fast. I just threw a little bit of water on Venus. Oh. So, the Earth is completely a wasteland of frozen death. But, Venus looks like the Caribbean. Look at this beautiful water. It's got an atmosphere now and everything. Thanks, Gray. Well, we may have destroyed Earth, but there's a new place people can go and slowly suffocate from the overpowering atmosphere. Anyway, folks, hope you enjoyed this episode of Universe Sandbox. Till next time, stay foxy and much love.